Welcome, strangers. Okay, that's it. That's it for that intro.
Already hit with cover.
That intro's done.
Yeah.
All right, I don't have a name for this game. It's the other nameless quest.
The namelesser.
No, it's
Quest.
Netrosis Knights. It's a game of D&D. I'm great at this. If you're watching the Bastions and Basilisks channel, then you don't know who I am. First, we're going to start with an introduction and then scene for Van's character. So, Van, if you could introduce your character and who they are and what they look like.
Okay, my character is Kalvin the Cognizant. He is a wizard, all dressed in red, everything. Pointy hat, upturned mustache, pointy beard. You know, the most over-the-top, stereotypical image of a wizard.
If Dustin Hoffman was a wizard. Is Dustin Hoffman a wizard?
Am I Dustin Hoffman?
Or Dustin Hoffman is the president along the way. Yeah. Anyway.
That's about that. Yeah.
All right. So you got your invitation,
Mm-hmm.
which expertly written. You just you lived in town. You actually already live in Lothheim, so you're like, oh, I'll just walk there, and then you got lost reading a book, and suddenly it's like 3 p.m, and you're like, well, I guess I should show up.
Yeah. Show up where?
To the I forgot what I called it. It's the industrial district of town. It's outside the box is the location. It's in like the industrial businessy district. You know, some cities there's like lots of businesses in the industrial versus so you'll make your way there. The sign I drew the sign on the thing that shows the map for the building. I'm very proud of that. Drawing it again right now because it's something I can draw.
On Discord.
On Discord, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks, the sign says outside the box, and it looks like essentially this neon sign that says outside, which kind of does the
And you go there to think.
yeah. Yeah, I got you. So you get there, and there is like the rope for a line, like a queue,
Mm-hmm.
but there's nobody in line. There is a dispenser that has, like a ticket dispenser. And there's glass windows you can see inside that there's like because now it's the sun is in a different spot, you can see inside a little bit easier. It looks like a basketball court with chairs and like a
All right. So the invitation mentioned what? What am I supposed to do there?
I mean there's there's like a welcome sign, and there's a dispenser for tickets, and you assume that you walk up, grab a ticket.
A ticket to where? To what?
It's like
I have no idea what I'm doing there.
Are you saying you're not cognizant of the message you received?
Yes.
well, it's one of
I
like
am
one,
saying-
it's like one of those like deli.
All right. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I grab a ticket then.
All right, yours says 6. It says, shit, I don't remember what it said. Now serving 6. Come inside.
I go inside.
You see. Yeah, there's tons of chairs set up. There's a table that has a glass of water with a straw coming out of it. There's a box that is open and a big welcome sign behind it, but there's nobody else there. What is your passive perception?
Let's see. Passive perception. 18.
Yeah.
I passively perceive.
I forgot that you built an alternate reality Thazar. You hear talking coming from. I mean, like you have the map, so you can see that you're in the basketball court area, and there's that hallway. You can hear talking coming from the hallway, and footsteps getting closer.
All right, I move closer to the source of the sound.
All right. Outside of the hallway, we'll walk a. I don't think I gave him a color. We'll say a reddish, blackish, cobalt. With cat ears apparently.
And the beard really sells it.
Yeah, he's a bearded kobold. Don't judge him. He's a bearded dragon. You're just jealous. He's like a reddish blackish kobold. He actually does have a sweater vest. He has a bow tie, a nice polo shirt, capris. And he is talking to a group behind him. We'll say that Lua just decided to unpack and just went up and picked a room so that you guys don't, because he's not here this week. So if everybody could describe their characters, we'll start with Falcon, then Falcon, Brandon, Curtis, and then Salem.
All right. Azrin is medium to tall teledorum. They have green aperture crystal eyes, and they're wearing, kind of loose pants and a loose tunic type top.
Okay.
Silver colored metal for their skin.
Right.
All right, I guess it's my turn. Vela is she's about 5'1" dusk elf, kind of lavender-esque type of skin. If I recall, she was a pretty purple, very light-colored hair. I'm pretty sure I said it was white. I don't fully remember. She had semi-dark purple eyes to slightly offset her skin color. Scars covering her body from the amount of work she's done in the past dealing with technology. She is an artificer. I completely forgot about that. Or no, I have to say artificer because of you. Her hands at this moment are somewhat slightly stained black from like the oils and grease that she just has not been able to exactly wash off from the years of her solitude. Not exactly great with talking with people. She has a knack for trying to disassemble things even when she's been told not to. She has a bad habit of just kind of forgetting public and societal norms. Yeah, that's really it on her.
Okay. Mujina.
Yeah, so I'll be playing Mujina. Mujina is a mustel, which are badger folk. Um, she's small. She's right around that 5 foot height. Her postures actually makes it so she seems even smaller than that. She's white with brown markings that start at the tip of her nose, leading along over her eyes and over the top of her head in 2 bold lines. Number of piercings on 1 ear. They're all the same earring. Dresses in earth tones, all natural colors. Wears a light scarf that she plays with when having to deal with people, and carries several small compartmentalized containers that are full of junk that she insists are not junk, but valuable resources.
And Callie is a fairly tall half-orc, he/they, with kind of like nut-colored, leaning towards gray kind of skin, almost like an ashy but Mediterranean skin tone. And they have like super thick, voluminous hair. It's blue at the root, shifting towards purple, which matches their offset eyes, one of which is pale blue, one of which is pale purple. Yeah, and they're covered in tattoos and little trinkets made out of antler. Their hair is in a looser style this morning. And kind of dresses in like boots and leathers with sort of like very fun, brightly colored blouses and half skirts over them.
Boots and chaps and boots and chaps and boots and chaps and boots and chaps and boots and chaps. So we'll do a recap of what happened last game very briefly. It'll just be that everybody arrived to the exact same thing, except the kobold was in the box. And then you went and did a tour and went into the... I don't want to give too much away because, Van wasn't here, so then you went into the Animus. And now, Azrin, I believe you were going home.
Yes.
And some of you were going out to get tattoos or tattoo or something. I don't remember the specifics.
I was more looking for employment as a tattoo artist.
Well, you're employed as an adventurer now.
Yeah, still.
Vela was just tagging along because she's never seen a tattoo shop in her life. So she's like, oh, this is interesting.
Draziel will be like,
Yes, and so that's the tour, and then hello, you.
and he'll point right at Kalvin Thor.
Hello,
Are you?
I am Kalamanthor the Cognizant, at your service.
Did you get an invitation?
Yes, I got an invitation right here. See? There. Invitation.
Okay, well, 6 is better than none. You're late by a lot, but I mean, you could still join. I'm just, don't pull any of that. A wizard is never late bullshit, 'cause you're late.
I was otherwise occupied with the art and science of magic and the study thereof, so that my services would be... well, so that I would be at the top of my game, so to speak.
You got distracted
So,
and lost track of
you're-
time. Got it. Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you a tour, and some paperwork. The rest of you are free to go. I mean, I gotta call this guy that Louis gave me a card for. And then, I'll let you know. I mean,
I feel like Callie and Vela have already left.
okay, bye.
Yeah,
We're like, oh, new
Vela's-
guys. So the shop's where?
Yeah, Vela's just like, okay, well, she's not caring. She's just walking. Does not apply to her.
yeah, he will. Drazia will give you a tour of the building. Like I said, the map is in. Although I realized that there is no like cafeteria, but he's an engineer, not a building designer. It really is. It's not his fault. Also, I came up with. You guys know how much I love acronyms. I'm taking this off. It gets sweaty quickly. The Animus, which if you play Assassin's Creed, you'll already appreciate, is the artificial neurologically initiated memory upload system.
So it is contextually different and therefore not the same.
Exactly. And the thing that creates the magical items. So he will give you a tour. He'll show you the basketball court slash place where things happen. He'll show you his office, and then the other part of the office where there is nobody else. So his workshop is there currently. He'll show you the gym. He'll be like, well,
These weights work because magic. There's science. We can increase the gravitational pull of them so that, and then you could actually change it so that, it's just.
I'm familiar with the concept. I took a class specifically for that subject at Magical University.
Good old Magical University. Good old MUU.
You didn't know what it was at first when it was Density 101. What the hell is this?
He still doesn't know. It wasn't until Density 201 that he was like, "Oh, I get it."
No, I get it. Yeah.
Here we have the men's changing room, the ladies' changing room, and the non-binary changing room. Or robots, if they want to. Non-binary / genderless. So,
And then he'll bring you up to the second floor, and then there's that entire room.
Here's the Animus room.
It is covered. There are essentially, I mean, I'm totally kifing stuff from Assassin's Creed, but it looks like the chairs from Assassin's Creed, where it's a comfy chair, and essentially you put on
this helmet, you put it on, and it kind of puts you into a dreamlike stupor, and you go into a virtual world and adventure.
I see.
And then over here, we have the merch, or the magical equipment rendering and compiling hardware. Which will take...
Okay, that one I love.
Yeah.
I was really expecting him to call it a merch store.
And it's a merch table, thank you. Essentially, when you in the Animus, if you find like a magical item, you can essentially transfer that data to the merch, and it will print the magical item out for you. Within reason, it's kind of new, so it's not like you can do something like legendary right now, but something more common or uncommon.
I see you.
There may be real world fetch quest for printing materials in the future.
Right.
So does it operate with arcane proton coupling with the virtual world?
Kind of like magical quantum mechanics.
I see.
It's proprietary.
Of
my own propriet.
I understand. I too wouldn't want, prying eyes to know the particulars of my own research, so I can sympathize. Thank you.
Or take them apart. Regina's going to take a quick look at Bella.
Bella's
She's
gone.
gone. Yeah.
Bella and Callie are off, probably ending up both getting tattoos.
I was going to make a joke about Bella 100% trying to take them apart, but she's already tried that twice.
might be one of the pods that's slightly still taken apart from Bella earlier.
Right.
Yeah, if they've already left, then I've already left. So instead, I say nothing.
I like the idea that somebody's got like messed up equipment at one of the tattoo shops, and Bella's immediately like, "Oh, here now to like put 5 times the amount of ink and less passes with blah blah."
Right.
Fine tuned.
Yeah. Your fellow adventurers already got to experience a bit. I'm sure that you'll all go into adventures together. And then on the 3rd floor is where all the rooms are. So if you want to stay here, you can. If you already live in town, then you can just go
I
home.
already live in town. Yes, I
I mean, the rent here is part of the package. So, if, Okay, anyway.
Horrifying visions of an entire wizard's tower worth of crap being moved into the facility. Well, if it's rent free.
And then he will bring you downstairs, and he will. Actually, no, it was in the Animus room that he had a table set up with, and he'll have you fill out some paperwork.
All right.
The most exciting part of being an adventurer, an official adventurer. Osborne is going home. Bella and Callie. Well, what was Mugina doing? Anything? Or were you just tagging along with the 2 troublemakers?
Oh, I'm just tagging along. I have no intention of getting tattoos, but I am curious enough to watch these 2. Plus, a little bit scared that something's going to get taken apart that shouldn't be.
Hey, they're professionals here. They know how to tattoo your skin type.
No thanks. My body's a temple.
Yeah, you could use some graffiti. Why am I talking like the kobold? I don't know.
Habit. All right, so you 2 will wander around. Hold on, I have to come up with a witty name for a tattoo shop. Nope. We'll just call it the Spider's Web Tattoo Parlor. Is the first
Bella
one.
is 100% intrigued, as I'm sure she has like a weird microbot just chilling on her shirt.
Did you know? Typical young. Did you even choose spells yet?
I'm profesh.
Totes profesh. Speaking of that, you could totes get a tote bag from Bastions and Basilisk's store.
Yeah, I'm gonna. While I'm at the tattoo parlor, I'm gonna essentially show them the. I have an earring that's sort of shaped like a conch shell. And I want the insignia on the front of the shell tattooed on my forearm because it's my cantrip curio. This one.
Okay.
So that I can use that whenever.
You will walk in.
Yeah, well, this is actually something your mother taught me. I can take my magic and put it in the tattoos, and that way I can't lose it.
Bella sits and is like, she kind of watches a little too intently and is like, she doesn't quite grasp the idea, since it's not like something that she can physically make herself in terms of like some sort of mechanical thing. But she, at the sound of like you talk about her mother, she's very intrigued and just watches very intently.
And while it's getting done, Callie will sort of be quietly, constantly.
You haven't gotten that far yet. Let me do some fucking role playing first. Jesus.
Now,
Fine, you get a tattoo. It's great.
we do the role playing here.
Hold on, I need that. skipping ahead. I
Alright.
had to come up with names for NPCs. All right, I came up with a name. You go into the spiderweb tattoo parlor. At the front. Sorry, my sweater's right behind me, and because I moved, it moved, and then I sat on it, so it's like right up my butt, and not in a fun way. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. Good thing I can't hear it. At the, I mean, you're all familiar with tattoo parlors, I assume. There is, Brandon, you don't know anything. You're 12.
Us as players with real tattoo. Okay.
Actually, I've only been into diversified ink once, so some of you probably more experienced with tattoo parlors than I am. I know. I mean, it has a couple seats. It definitely has a theme. I mean, it's spider web, so there's, fake webbing. You assume it's fake webbing all over the place. It's like Hot Topic or Spencer's around Halloween time. Just fake spider webs all over the place. At the front desk, checking somebody out, is a female Iraq with a name tag. It says Aldergina. I get to come up with funny names. That's the best part of this job. And she checks the person out. She takes their money, gives them a receipt, and then the person leaves. She looks over at you, all three of you, and looks at the badger. How can I help you, darling? Darlings. It's like, but looking specifically at the badger.
I also forgot I don't actually have any money yet.
I'm here with these two. I'm sure they're the ones that are gonna really want something today. I'm just shopping around.
Mm-hmm.
Vela's gonna kind of start browsing through the like, I'm assuming they have like a catalog of
Yeah,
tattoos
there's-
they do, like
yeah.
most places do. She's just gonna
And
look through
it's
them
by
and,
it's actually by race too.
oh, okay, interesting.
Um,
She's gonna look through all of them, like just see how it's like going through, and if anything catches her eye, she's gonna like take a mental note of it. But otherwise, she's just looking at tattoos for now.
What about you?
You do specialties, I assume?
Yeah.
Essentially, I need this. Callie will pop their earring off and be like, I need this tattooed somewhere on my arm, so that I can make this into something else, but I still need what this does, so I'm gonna embed it. Just totally, like skipping over why it's going there, but just assuming they would realize.
All right. So you want this as a tattoo?
Essentially, yes.
All right.
So the most important parts are these markings here, 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 and here, and this one here.
Okay. Were you planning on getting this done today?
Initially I was, but I'm looking through my bag and realizing I don't have any freaking money. Or I could plan it for a future date, or, maybe do something in trade.
Future date. That's fine.
So I guess I'll schedule it for like the
Okay. Yeah.
It's mostly because I want it in a spot that's hard to reach, so I can't do it myself.
Vela kind of pipes up and she says, "Well, if you need any of your machines fixed, we could possibly do like a trade there." Like trying to like slightly go in and help Callie with this. while like flipping pages, not looking at anyone. She just kind of says it loudly.
Are you implying that my machines are broken?
No, it just if you ever have anything that goes down, like things happen. She kind of like now is like turning around, not understanding the entire like point of that question.
You are as precious as a peach.
She looks very confused by
Roll. I would like you to roll persuasion.
this. How do I do that?
Magic. Well, I mean, first off, you pull up your character sheet.
Yeah, I have my character sheet pulled up.
All right. Good job.
Persuasion. Ooh, that's not good. Assuming I just do that.
Ooh. I was giving you advantage, thankfully.
So I rolled a 3. I'm assuming that time.
No, you have advantage, so you rolled an 18.
Okay. Bad.
Well, I usually have a guy that services them for me, but tell you what, I'll give your friend here a discount. Still future date, because I still need money. But I'll give you a discount if you service my machines.
Sure, I'm completely fine with that.
Assuming you don't break them.
3 tell the room, step out of the back room.
They are like the tattoo machines. Rock. Have to fix the things.
One of them's like, I got a pizza. Oh wait, wrong servicing.
With extra bolts on it.
With extra not with extra nuts.
And that's where the grease came from on her hands.
That's right. Okay. Why don't we have you roll? While she will do a drawing for you. Once again, my knowledge of tattoo parlors or tattoo shops is severely limited, but I do know that they do drawings. I'm smart. So while if you want to roll your tinker tool proficiency, you can use. I'll let you use intelligence because you're probably kind of taking it apart, cleaning it, putting it back together.
Yeah. So how would I do that?
So you go
Also,
down.
can I aid with that because I understand how tattooing equipment works?
Yeah, I'll allow it. So you go down on the left side. There's your tool proficiencies. You'll see Tinker's Tools, and it says Quarry.
All right, 1 second. Yeah.
Click on it,
Okay.
and then it'll give you a choice of what attribute to choose, and click on that, and then go down to Intelligence and click Submit.
Ellie, you beat me to my offer to aid by about 5 seconds.
Good thing you had advantage on that.
It says 25 twice. I don't know what that
And
means.
also, I'm literally proficient in tattoo equipment, so makes sense.
Yeah, but I would say that, I mean, to a certain extent, there's a difference between knowing how to use it and knowing how to repair it.
She just takes it apart and is like, "Oh, this is simple enough," and just starts messing with it.
Yeah, you do a fantastic job. I mean, they probably were in decent condition. I mean, it's just annual machine maintenance that they were probably going for, and you're like, oh, this is because you're like, oh well, if you bend this thing slightly, then that'll increase the flow by 30%. Once joking so it increases efficiency. You've somehow increased the efficiency of the
You
tattoo
use
gun.
less ink but get more at bang for your buck type of thing.
Right.
Reducing the pain, maybe?
Yeah, and reducing the amount of time that it takes to
I save them product, time,
and recovery
money.
time. Yeah, recovery.
I helped everyone in this.
Also, it's now super hygienic. It usually is hygienic, but now it's like You somehow gave it the automatic cleaning function.
Yeah, it autoclaves
Magic.
itself during use.
You're like,
Every
oh,
time the needle retracts, it cleans.
well, we're
It
probably
just
probably
ate
there's
itself
probably
and cooled.
probably some kind of thing, and you're like, I'm thinking of the like those toothbrush cleaning devices. Essentially, it's something similar where you just uses sonic jets or something to and it scrubs it and cleans. I mean, they probably don't reuse the needles, I assume, but
No, most places don't.
yeah, so you do a great job. She will give you a 25% discount.
Write
For
myself a coupon.
for doing that. We'll say it's gonna be 50 gold normally. So it'll be 37.50 or 37 gold and 50 or 5 silver.
I'm honestly expecting our esteemed DM here to send you a physical coupon in the mail.
No. I'll just give him a coupon when he comes back to bring back my witch book. One coupon.
Vela is like excessively happy at the fact that she did like just cleaned everything. Like since she's left, she hasn't really been able to like fix something or like tinker in that level and actually succeed past like
She got her fix. She's like,
yeah.
oh, it's like your first cigarette of the morning or your
Yeah,
first
it's like,
your first cup of coffee. You're like,
she's finally able to relax a little bit. Like her tense shoulders are now like slightly dropped, and she's like,
Regina's just gonna reach up and give like a pet like on the shoulder, like that's pretty good.
She's like an inch taller than you, so she just looks over and thank you.
Oh, I totally spaced on the fact that I'm like a foot and a half taller than both of you.
yeah,
This is actually my smallest character I've ever played.
not even close to my smallest.
Yeah. Cagnic, I think, for me. Deep gnome.
Well, kobolds, but I also played a quickling once.
I played an amoeba.
That sounds made up.
But it was in an Osmosis Jones style universe.
Oh yeah.
That would have been awesome.
He was actually the tallest character in the party.
Oh, so we're playing Cells at Work now. Okay.
It was like a microscopic Mr. Fantastic.
That would be a great game to play. A Cells at Work TTRPG. Okay, so she'll do the drawing. She'll do a great job. I'm not gonna make her roll because it's her fucking job. She will give you. It'll look exactly how you want it to look. She will save it. She will put you in her calendar for next week.
C'est parfait. Merci. So,
Anytime. She'll get down, but like, you sure you don't want nothing?
Down with the badger.
We got a
the one. Scratch
Let me,
behind the ear.
let me think about that. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, I know. Harley is like watching something. It's a very weird time to unmute my mic. Vela just looks up and goes, "Thank you," and then just like kind of walks outside and starts wandering aimlessly.
Wasn't she precious? Okay.
I'm gonna follow quickly, kind of like a dog walker whose dog got off the leash. Just kind of like,
Off
oh,
the
oh, oh.
leash.
It's still early. It's like glance at a tattoo of a sundial on my arm, and
Let's say it's probably. I'll say it's 5, because I mean Vela did a very thorough job, so it probably took a little while to get it taken apart and put back together. All of them, because I mean it's more than one. It's the whole shebang.
That is now my side gig. I just go to every tattoo shop, and I'm their quarter annually machine operator.
Their service technician.
That.
Could be a pretty good side business, actually. Speaking of, I totally forgot that I don't have any money. So maybe we should get refreshments back at outside of the box. Slipping too much in the alcohol. Knew that was gonna happen.
I'm assuming you're outside with us, and Vela's kind of like looking around, and I assume this is like a metropolis type of thing going on, Kalvin?
Yeah, it's a metropolis.
She's like looking up at the big buildings, and she's like, "Yeah, I mean, we can get some drinks." She's looking like, even though she looks kind of anxious, you can kind of see that she's looking in like wonderment, and it's like not necessarily anxiety in a negative sense, but she's like anxious to explore type of thing.
Vela, 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 the explorer.
I grew up in a caravan, so yeah, these buildings are very tall.
Got her super cool badger and explored her daughter.
I'm really just trying to keep a handle on these folks. I have determined that that's my new job. They've got their side gigs, but mine is keeping them in check. I'm like their own manager.
You're like hurting them.
Oh, fantastic.
Doesn't pay much, but it's honest work.
You got the service technician for Cali, Vela. High demand.
Yeah, I should have you upgrade my tools as we go.
Put it on the list. All right, so
Just to the point where I can literally just draw with them, as if it's pen and ink.
right, that'd be pretty dope. So you will head back. Draziel is in his office. Where is Cal going once he's done doing the paperwork? Besides casting a million spells.
This is sick, based on Roll20. He is definitely out of spell slots, guys.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Let's pretend I was role playing and I was lost in my studies. So Kalamanthor just sits in a corner, takes out a book, and starts reading, and spaces out completely.
Okay. Which room though?
The kobold was showing me the living quarters, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
So I sit outside the room, a random room somewhere,
just
lean against the wall, sit down, open up a book, and then start reading and taking notes and making all kinds of plans about when I'll become a famous great wizard and the ways in which I will progress magic as a science.
Okay. Sounds good. So you guys will come back. Like I said, Draziel's in his office. What do you guys want to do?
I think Callie's just looking for like a drink and a nosh. So if there's some kind of mess hall galley somewhere.
So that's the one thing that I forgot to make. I got a gym though. You want to work out? That's important for adventurers.
As my blood sugar's dropping.
Oh no! Whatever will I do with only 5 adventurers?
Gina looks ever so slightly like annoyed. Do we at least get a stipend for food, or are we all on our own here?
Oh, you guys can have a stipend. I'll take you out tonight. Gotta go find Calamanthor and Lua. Don't have to worry about Hazrin, I guess, because they just fucked off. Okay.
Is it possible that Vela can like sneak off and like try to find a solitary part of the bunks where she's gonna be like by herself, so she can like start putting up like some of her technology and equipment?
Well, you have your own room.
Oh, we have rooms. I thought there was bunks. I don't know why I thought bunks.
Because last time I said that there were bunks.
Oh, okay.
But then I drew the map, and there are actually bedrooms.
Okay, well, are they assigned, or is it just like you pick a?
You pick one, and he'll put a name on it.
She'll put her oh fuck, is it like a hallway type of setup?
If you look at the map
I don't have it open.
that I put on Discord, I even pinned it.
I had it open and then I closed my phone. That was the issue. Okay, so yeah, she's gonna like take the one all the way to the back right, so that way she's like out of the way. So when she tinkers, it's not gonna be excessively loud to the neighboring people.
Okay. I'm not super worried about that. There's only 6 of you right now, so it's not like...
She thinks about it.
I just mean that I'm not going to keep track of who's sleeping in what room right now because there's only 6 of you. Like...
I'll just say that she goes to her room.
It's okay. We'll remember.
Yeah. I'll remember because it's useless knowledge.
Write it in your notes. You know, the notes that you don't write for your own game.
I remember a lot of useless stuff from my game.
Oh, I thought you were taking a shot at me. I was like, excuse me.
Yeah, I always take shots at you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't.
Sometimes
don't
I take
double down
shots
on that.
during game.
It's true.
I didn't mean
This,
actual shots.
This session brought to you by some form of alcohol that our
Jameson.
DM drinks.
Jameson. Not this game. No, I don't drink while GMing. You guys haven't
Considering
drinking
how
it.
early the game is.
Is that a shot at me because I was drinking all last game? Or my game?
No. No, I'm not a loser. I don't have to drink during game. When I'm running.
Okay.
Now that was a shot at you. I said drink. I didn't say drunk.
Hey, I'm fine with that.
Nah,
I'll be drinking.
now I'm taking a shot at you. See? That's what it looks like. Because when you take a shot at the king, I don't miss. Yeah, Drazia will come up and find Calamanthor.
We're going out for food.
Yeah.
He'll like throw something at your head.
Does this look? Okay, forget it. Yeah, we're what?
Going to get food. Come on.
Okay.
It's good.
Help me up. Help me up.
Are you serious?
He's like 2.5 feet tall. You're taller on your butt. You're taller than him.
I know.
You're like, yeah, okay.
And he grabs the book.
There you go. I got that for you.
I guess that's something. Alright.
You're muted.
Okay.
Not you, Salem.
Callie, because they were jazzed for food, so they're probably following the kobold around. Just like grabs you by the collar, just lifts you to your feet and sets you.
All right. Food. Yes.
You said stereotypical, so I'm assuming you're skinny, because I don't really have much.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, here's your book. All right. Waffles ho!
Yes.
Oh, I love her.
Good old Waffles House.
Let's go.
Waffles home. She's the best.
That should be 5.
Why can't I just
I'm
I look over his shoulder while he's reading.
why can't I just have a stupid barbarian? Apparently
Vela is probably like not like paying attention in her room when that is shouted, and she is currently meticulously like cleaning.
You hear the quietest loud knock.
Vela does, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay, I was like spacing out for a second. She just goes to the door and like opens it, and yeah, she just so like she like looks up, and then looks down.
Hey, we're getting food. Come on.
She closes the door.
Don't complain if you're hungry later.
She won't.
Stop talking.
I'm gonna follow up with another soft knock and just kind of like whisper through the door, like, "There's no food here. You should probably come along."
She opens the door again, and she has like something like kind of like a jacket, and she's like, "Okay, I'm ready."
Good job, everybody. I should have gone into law. Would have been easier. Why couldn't I be a lawyer?
You know, I know somebody who needs a fantasy lawyer.
It's true. Well.
Pearl's a lawyer.
Well. Does he though? He got himself into that mess.
He fucked around. He found out.
He
all
did.
right?
He fucked around. He found out. Those are the rules. Those are the rules. All right. Hydration break. San Antonio de Agua. All right.
So Vela's gonna turn to Mujina, and she says, "Hey, Mujina, have you had any time to look at the tech that I gave you?"
A little. I've had my hands full taking care of other things I have to take care of.
Oh yeah, no, that's cool. If you ever like get like some sort of discovery out of it, please let me know. Like I've been working on these for years. It's these are like the smallest things. Back home, there's much bigger. This is all I could bring with me that wasn't going to encumber me.
Yeah, it's certainly fascinating. I'll let you know.
Thank you so much.
You look like someone could. I'm addressing Vela. Like, check this out. Should that be 5 here? I'm showing them a diagram in my book, and there's some sort of weird magical equation.
So would she understand what's going on?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking Kalvin.
I mean, you have a high intelligence, so I mean, it's still deciphering somebody else's
Notes.
notes.
Allie's
it's
gonna
not.
be nosy about that.
It's a book. It's a textbook.
Oh.
So she's like looking through with it, and I'm just gonna BS this until Kalvin says some stuff, and like she's looking. She's like, carry the 2. It's like, yeah, 5 is okay. I would say go for like a strong 6. It might boost up whatever you're doing a little bit more, but 5 is a safe bet.
Well, that's interesting. Thank you.
Can I
Right.
lean over his shoulder and like roll an arcana on that just to know
Sure.
if that's even in a ballpark?
Yeah,
So
she-
aware of one mind
technology.
today.
If I can get a million windows out of the way. Oh, I'm really tempted to use my inspiration on that.
I was about to do the same thing. It seems like Callie and
I mean,
Regina
I
are really
didn't
on
make
the same
Vela
wavelength.
roll, but if
I was
I'll
just
go-
going for RP. I
I'll
was
stick with the
expecting
10. I'll just be like, wizard magic is weird.
It's completely different when it's not innate.
it's true, this is you're
Oh,
like
yeah, I'll make a note. Maybe 6. Maybe 6. Okay, maybe. But 5 is safe bet, but 6 might work as well. Okay.
Like a cantrip for Firebolt. When you level up to a certain degree, it gets an extra D10.
Regina's mumbling quietly to herself. That's not how math works.
um,
5.5. That, yeah, split the difference.
alright,
Not bad there, Calamanthor.
Oh, wait,
How
there
can
is
you
a
be
decimal.
good and bad at math at the same time?
Be me.
be me. Yeah, so Draziel will take you all out for dinner. To a nice, not like a fancy restaurant, but, you know,
We go to Burger Emperor.
to,
Highfalutin Emperor. It's Burger Duke. I like the mom and pop stuff.
Burger Duke.
Burger Baron.
Burger Baron.
There's the alliteration.
There we go.
Oh,
Yep,
cool.
takes you out to Burger Baron. I mean, it's better than you know other burger royalty places because it's like, you know, fresh made burgers.
It's true. It's almost like a farm. It's more of a farm to table feed.
Exactly.
You can hear the cows screaming out back. It's a slut.
Exactly. They asked the cows. The cows are fine with it. It's thus vegan.
They eat grass, so therefore it's vegan. That TikTok that's spreading around.
The cows give their consent. So thus it's vegan. That's how it works.
They can give their consent because it's miniature meat.
That's true. They just cast regeneration. It's a cow that regenerates. It's a troll cow. You're eating troll cow meat. Burger Baron. Yeah. You get burgers and fries because I'm lazy and it's normal food, not fantasy food.
Do we get a large soda with that?
You get a pop. You get a liter of cola. No, they don't have
Now
soda.
missing blurred.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yes, I'd like a liter of cola.
Yeah, he'll hang out. You guys will hang out and do whatever. I mean, we could role play just hanging out and eating food, but
Vela's gonna look at the kobold that I cannot pronounce the name of. So when do we go back into the game world? I'm very interested in that.
It's not a game. It's for real. It's
Kelly's
She
gonna-
stares very blankly at it.
Kelly's gonna reach over and stick some food in Kalamanthor's mouth because he's only reading and not paying attention to eating. Just like a big potato sliced to chip. Just chew.
So Vela does have some like microbots, correct? Like we said, I had a couple.
Maybe it's a factor of pi.
Oh, it's always pie. Pie?
You're right. We should get pie. Yeah, we should get some pie.
Is it Pi Day, so we get it free?
No, you get he/him pies instead of Hershey's.
Ah,
Uh,
I didn't get that at first. That was a good one.
Yeah, thanks.
You've been saving that one, haven't you?
No, I just came up with it.
All right, not bad
Yeah.
for off the cuff.
I'm not even wearing cuffs. Everything is off the cuff.
Slapstick humor.
Some Abbott Costello.
I miss my mouth, and the Red Bull's all over me now.
Wah, wah, wah.
speaking
Alright.
of Minotaurs,
Minotaurs.
it's all over him.
It is
there a
actually.
Minotaur in the
It's,
back
I was
of the
about,
kitchen?
I was like, it is actually run by a Minotaur. It's.
Are they average size or slightly small or?
Oh, they're average sized.
Okay.
He is the Burger Baron.
There's something inherently wrong with this, but I'm not about to get into semantics here.
It'd be hilarious if he's like an actual baron. He just happens to run a burger stand.
Well, that's what he's the Baron of, is burger joints.
It's exactly the same thing with the Krusty Krab.
Yeah, it's a little
Right? Yeah.
bit morbid, don't you think?
Are you hungry?
No, are you hungry or not? Wrong voice.
Of course.
We could do this the easy way, or we could do this the hard way.
Leans over the counter, glances down.
It's a minotaur. I was like, it's a minotaur. You're looking up to it. Oh, okay.
I'm finding out which way it is.
I could shove it down your throat, or you could chew it yourself. The burger.
Burger.
All right. Keep it profesh. Yeah, you guys will have a nice night. I mean, if there's any important plot things or, you know, character backstory stuff you want to drop on the group now, you can. Or you just have a nice chit-chat getting to know each other.
One thing Callie does want to mention to Vela is, like, because Vela seems to think it's been, like, you know, a few weeks
20
since they've
years.
seen their mom. It's been, like, 160 years.
Yeah, she's lost count of time.
You know, just to put that in perspective, that's like 3 or 4 lifetimes for my mother. like it's been a while. I'm just saying, I think she would like to see.
She, like, Vela's just like, yeah, I think it would be nice to see my mom. It's been a while. You know, after
Been a while.
now realizing it's been over a century. She kind of looks over, like, she now anxiously takes out some of the bit of tech and is, like, starting to unscrew some bolts and is, like, currently trying to, like, build a spider out of, like, whatever she can take off and do so on the table while, getting her tools and, like, trying to just build this thing, and is, like, doing so out of nervousness rather than out of excitement.
Right.
I think the parts are spread around enough that it's like French fry, bolt. I'm like,
No, that's it. That's mine.
steel rod. Ow.
You might want to check your tooth.
I got a spell for that.
I do too.
It's horrifying, but afterwards it's fine.
Oh, that's true. That is true. That is a nightmare fuel. Mm-hmm.
But I would absolutely cast on myself right now if I could.
Mm.
Because of my fucked up teeth.
Oh, that'd be great, because then I could put them all. I could put all of mine in the jar with my other teeth and my toenails.
Fuck.
I keep my ingrown toenails, especially the ones I rip out myself.
There are things that we just don't need to know.
This is excellent content for people.
For
that-
bastions and basilisks.
Yeah.
If you're like, is Kalvin hardcore? Yes, Jesus Christ.
If you join Calvi Cal's Patreon, he will send you a toenail once a month.
I didn't know we were doing cosmic horror.
Cosmic horror.
And for once, Van's not the source of it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I learned it from watching you. To be fair, in my other game, I was the cause of the cosmic horror too.
Calvin's like
you just
ingrown
never got
toenails
to
are
it.
actually what's keeping Cthulhu away from destroying the planet.
I have one comment on that. Literal vibrating, screaming nightmare food.
I meant my game, my
I know.
my Scion game.
317's olfactory perceptors.
Those
Yeah,
arms are still not canon.
yeah. You should
Never
di-
forget.
you should dial those back a little bit. All right, so you guys have a nice night. You'll head back to outside the box. If wherever you're going when it's time to go to bed, you'll go there. I mean, you all have rooms that you can sleep in there, even if some of you have fucked off. They are bigger on the inside than they should be. Um, you're instantly cleaned when you walk into the bathroom. Stealing ideas from Keenan. Prestidigitation is cast on you every time you go to the bathroom. So you are instantly cleaned.
So we had to exit.
No,
It's
you
the
just-
opposite of gross, but still kind of gross. Like it's hygienic, but still a little unsettling.
It's
Like a
unsettling.
sanatorium type of thing.
Unsettling. What?
That was like it's a sanatorium type of thing. Like it's so clean, it's kind of disgusting to think about.
That's yeah.
Like
But it
the
is-
It
best
leads to
one
a
that I-
weird like rabbit hole of thought. Like, why not just shit your pants?
Because I've already done it once today. Why do it twice?
Of course, it was you, Calvin.
Yeah, it's I don't think I showed you. It has. No, I was drawing what the inside of the rooms look like. I mean, it's basic stuff. It has like a dresser, a desk. I mean, it's like a hotel room, like a nice hotel room. Not like a Motel 8, like a Ramada, not like a, well, maybe like a Ramada, but like the
Hilton Garden.
Hilton Gardens. Thank you. You know, there's a desk with a mirror. There's a dresser. There's the bed, side tables. Probably some kind of television. And
Do we have cell phones?
yes, they're eye crystals. No, they're called eye crystals. They're not actually eye crystals.
Like the iPhone from Futurama, where they just jam it into your eye socket.
Ah! The
The twit stream. Why, here's the twit now.
yeah, the owner of iCrystal his name is Stefan. His main rival is Nanopliant Company, which is William Portcullis.
Stefan works.
Stefan Hobbs.
Stefan Ward.
William Portcullis.
William Portcullis.
Stefan Occupations.
Yeah, exactly. you could blame you guys don't know Dylan, but you can blame Dylan for that one because I've been telling him about my plans for the game and that came up and he's like, "What about that?" I'm like, "I love it. I already got the guy's already got a name, but I'll make a different one." Yeah, so you guys all go into your rooms. You have a lovely night of sleep. You wake up the next morning.
I'm gonna alter my cantrip Curium.
Yep. Yeah, make sure that you prep your spells. Make sure you know what spells you have.
Make sure they work in Roll20.
He's just gonna use one of his spells that he's totally screwed up again. Those are some good spells. Did you put all the information in? You did. Or did you just drag and drop them?
For Ray of Sickness and Tensors, I put it in because
Okay.
they're
Yep.
the compendium thingy doesn't have them.
The compendium might have had floating disc. If it's named, so if it has a D&D name, it will just have the generic, so it would be just floating disc. Or acid arrow instead of Melf's acid arrow. Like you just tape the brand name off of it. I don't know why it wouldn't have Ray of Sickness, but
Oh yeah, it does have floating disc. Yeah,
so
yeah. Well, Ray is a name.
It's true. Don't forget you also have cantrips.
Sorry?
You have cantrips as well.
Yeah, I know.
Ray of sickness. It's fantasy typhoid Mary.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. That's my world. Typhoid. My world's Typhoid Mary. Yep.
Stevie
That's-
Ray of sickness.
It's a bard. It hits the brown note. You will all wake up, and there will actually be a breakfast buffet. Because I mean, who doesn't love breakfast buffets?
Yeah. Kalamanthor spent some time in front of the mirror, fantasizing about when he actually discovers the solution to the equation and going to a convention and speaking in front of the other wizards and telling the answer is 5.3. No. The answer is, well, surprisingly 5.3. The answer, I think you'll find, is indeed 5.3.
It's like The Sims. You're just spending time working on your persuasion skill while in front of the mirror.
Would Vela possibly hear this through the rooms?
It depends on it. Probably not.
I mean,
don't know.
I'm loud, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how close the rooms are. Also, you can't hear anything outside from other rooms.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say I was wondering because she would be like walking through the hallway, wondering if she could hear it.
If you're walking through the hallway, then it's possible.
There was a plus side to this, right? Like this really hot old girl named Sarah got her Snapchat.
Nice. Yeah, I thought you were talking about something else. Okay, so if Vela does hear, she'll like eavesdrop in on Kalamanthor, and she'll hold this until she sees him later.
All right. So, like I said, the next morning, breakfast buffet.
It's all full circle. Vela probably would wake up pretty early, work on her designs, like drawing and sketching out what her little microbots are, like we've discussed, Kalvin.
Right.
And try to like actually start a prototype of building the legs at first.
You probably wouldn't get that much time because I mean you still got to do your spell prep, and you were out kind of late last night.
I was gonna keep the same spells like I normally would do.
No, but you still got to prep them every day.
Oh, okay.
So you still take the time to prep them.
We're doing prep. Okay.
Okay, we'll prep and then she'll probably start actually sketching them, not actually working on it then.
It doesn't matter for the wizard because the wizard doesn't get to change what spells they have until higher levels when they're like, I have 900 spells. Which 25 spells do I want to pick for today? I was like, I just expected something. Van was smirking just a little bit. And I was like, he's gonna be a douche about something. I just know it.
No.
Not bad. Just your usual general fuckery.
Yeah, because I haven't played Wizard in like forever, and I just, because I'm profesh, I'm just reading up.
So I'll probably up till 5. This is for if you have spells. Even after that, say by the time essentially every level, if you realize that maybe you got a spell or something that doesn't work, you can change it when you level up. So once you get to 6, you can't do it anymore, but up to 5, up to and including 5. And I'll say that I'll allow that for even once you guys get your archetypes. So if you try an archetype and you're like, I don't really like that archetype. It's not really vibing with my character. Because I'm not gonna force you guys to be. I'm not my brother. Curtis and I were discussing that, and I'm still angry about Chips' death.
Me too. There have been days where it has ruined my day, and not like 2 years ago.
On a bonus, roll 20 apparently erased all of my spell descriptions.
Excellent.
It has the title, so that's it.
That'll learn you. Alright, so what does everybody do when they get up? We'll start with the person that's not there. Mainly because she hasn't gotten to talk at all in like an hour.
In the morning, because Teldarim only rest 4 hours.
You still technically have to do an 8-hour, like a long rest. It's just you only have to actually do maintenance for 4 hours. So you still have to do the 8 hours total, but
Defrag takes forever.
you could do light stuff during that. Like if you wanted to do like warm up stretches. Well, I guess you wouldn't really need warm up stretches, but like relaxing katas or something or whatever you do. I don't know. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to just sit there for 4 hours doing maintenance and then 4 hours doing just like you could do like reading or whatever.
They might be sketching on a wall in
Right.
their home.
I forgot you're a painter. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What are you sketching?
Kind of abstract shapes at the moment.
Thank God it's not her trying to get her Azrin trying to paint the Teldaroon baby creation that they keep thinking is happening.
No.
That would be terrifying.
This is what humans call a turducken.
No. Abstract shapes, possibly it could end up turning into a mandala. Azarin's not sure what it's going to be yet.
Okay.
But,
All right. You'll sketch it out for a little while. What are you gonna do? Well, let's say the sun comes up around 7:30.
They will go probably briefly, because I have a feeling that Azarin still kind of lives in the same kind of area that their parents are.
Mm-hmm.
And so they might go talk to their parents and then they'll start making their way, because it is a journey to get to walk through the city, get on the monorail, get off the monorail, get on the bus to get to the right district.
You're making your way downtown. Are you walking fast? Because faces pass, but you're not homebound. So.
Mm-hmm. So yes, they will say goodbye to their parents, all three of them.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Mm-hmm.
Carpe some diem. Beep boop bop. It's my race. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with them either.
I'll give you their personalities later.
Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, they're kind of an evolving tech, so it makes sense that the parents would be slightly obsolete in terms of functionality.
They're still running on Windows 98.
Ding, 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 ding.
Pat the silent siblings, who have not woken up yet. They don't have the spark.
They don't have the spark. Oh, that's sad.
Is it canon that the older Teldaroons, when they wake up, do you hear the dial-up fucking noise?
No, that's what their maintenance sounds like. That's why nobody wants to adventure with them anymore. You've got mail. Oh.
That is the dark legacy of 317.
Right. I'm surprised that they weren't wiped out already. Okay, so you'll make your way. Hop on the monorail, hop on a bus to the right district. You'll get there. I'll say 9. you got up 7:30, hung around. Transportation is good. You probably would have timed it perfectly so you arrived there just in time to hop on the monorail and then just in time to hop on the bus. And very robotic. 110110. Oh, you're so funny.
In my nightmares, there was a 2.
Tis the legacy of 317.
It is, yeah.
They spread binary through their systems. I was telling Calvin I half expected you to also be playing 317 in this one.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, reset 317.
Now that I'm just realizing that there should be only two bathrooms. There'd be the binary and the non-binary. It's the restrooms for Delta Room and then restrooms for everybody else.
Yeah, non-binary just means not a robot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'll make it there around 9. So what about everybody else? What does your morning routines look like? We already know Kalvin Thor. Probably reading. Vela's working on some stuff.
0.3.
I think I probably have like a little, not magical in nature, but like a focus ritual, kind of like a morning sort of yoga routine that gets me focused, and then like I set my curios and stuff for the day, and like I mean I don't need to, but if I decide I want to change them up. So like I did that with my cantrip curio.
Right.
Yeah. I think that would basically be it. I'll just kind of set my stuff, work on carving some new ones that I can use in the future. And I'm a little disappointed that the desiccated hand inside the Animus unit is not out here with me, because I was hoping to keep it for raw materials. But if I craft a curio inside the Animus, I can then print it out. So, because it'll be magical.
It's true. Regina, what are you up to?
I'm so glad you asked.
Good talk.
For
Now
Regina,
No, I'm just kidding.
Excuse me.
Couldn't believe the brush routine in the morning. Oh my god.
It's funny you should mention that. So for Regina, keeping a routine is important for sanity. So wake up, brush teeth, brush fur, make bed, prepare spells, ensure equipment is present and in good condition. Clean space is a comfortable place.
Splice.
Look, words, they're hard.
She's gonna hate Vela's room in like 2 days.
Milady.
So what am I doing? Meticulously preparing for the day.
You could have just said that.
So really the opposite of me in real life.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah.
All right, so you all do your morning routines. You will all get an alert on your phones about breakfast down in the
Vela has like those glasses that like keep magnifying, and she just like looks at the phone and kind of like looks away.
It's just like it's just
like that's terrifying.
It's a giant.
Takes off her glasses.
You're like, holy shit! That is the biggest scrambled egg I've ever seen.
Yeah, doesn't understand what's on the actual phone. Takes off her glasses, sets them down carefully, and just like, oh, food.
It's like just a giant letter B.
Yeah, it's very confusing.
Breakfast. Okay.
Oh, good. Oh, I almost died. Just to be that big. Ah!
Literal fears.
Ah! Tears for fears. All right, you all make your way downstairs. Like I said, it's a breakfast buffet. There's, meat and veggies and juice.
Oh, goody, what food?
It's got some tables set up. There's like tables with the buffet and there's some tables for sitting with the chairs. Sorry. You guys will have a nice breakfast. This game is exciting at describing eating.
Using Sigil of Flame to reheat my coffee.
Gene is just gonna kind of look at the coffee, quietly look at Callie, look back at the coffee. Is that decaf?
No.
Okay.
I only have the one though, because otherwise I get jittery.
Noted.
Azrin, you will arrive probably only like 5 or 10 minutes after everybody's gotten downstairs. Like you would have gotten the text as well. Probably as you were getting off the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Or continue the occasionally shoving a piece of food in Calamanthor's mouth. Although he keeps forgetting to eat at some point, I'm gonna be like, "Give me the book. Get back when you're done with breakfast." Actually, I'm gonna do that.
Start feeding him something else.
Like, Calamanthor is right now sitting next to Callie, but on the floor, and he's scribbling on the book. And then when he runs out of page, doesn't flip over, he starts writing on the tablecloth. And then on the floor.
As I say, onto Callie's thigh, because it's already writing there, so it must be a page. Like, have you even eaten your breakfast yet? Thunk, thunk, thunk.
It should be 5.3, but...
Give me the book. No, I want to check something real quick. Let me see the book.
Okay. Can you help?
Yeah, I take the book, I shut it, I sit on it, and I'm like, eat. You'll get it back when you're done with breakfast.
All right. I just reach up. Randomly.
I'll shove whatever towards his hands.
He's like a baby. Up.
Just occasionally have him look up and open his mouth and pour juice.
All over his beard.
And just walk into and out of the bathroom.
And mustache. They actually have showers down here because sometimes you just want the feeling of a shower after a workout. I mean, there's probably showers upstairs too, but because sometimes you want to relax with a shower. All right, everybody's eating when you walk in. Obviously, you're like,
Good morning.
I love chips.
Bienvenue.
Me too.
Hi.
Vela is not paying attention. She's like at a table by herself. Like she's like every once in a while tinkering with her like little device, and then eats a thing of food. Is watching what's going on. And is like, maybe I should focus on eating first before I become the next target.
Calamanthor, you just see an arm from behind the table.
Yeah, it's just like.
Callie looks slightly taller, because they're sitting on freaking something as thick as a damn phone book.
Right.
Ella has successfully detected the increasing aggro that was coming from Ugina. She refocuses back to the other table.
You look like you have rested well.
You're probably not hungry, are you?
No.
I forgot what the kobold's name is.
Draziel.
Drazi.
I could go get some, like... Nope, that's racist. Never mind, I don't know. You can hang out.
Azrin will just sit down at the table with them and push something closer to Bella.
She like
Like a
looking
cornbread
down.
muffin or something.
She's like stuffing her mouth at the moment and just sees a cornbread muffin, like getting towards the like end of her plate, and is just like, I'm already full. Begrudgingly takes the muffin and starts trying to eat it with an already full mouth, food all over her face.
You're doing great.
Do the Cookie Monster thing. Oh no, oh, it's good.
All on the plate. Sleight of hand, and like, yeah, I'm totally eating it.
Okay.
So the plan today is put you guys back in the machine for a little while. I have to make some phone calls. That's the plan. Hopefully I'll have a job for you that doesn't involve laying down and going inside your own head to contemplate the meaninglessness of your existence. Maybe I'll
Good
have
talk.
something. Good talk.
Yeah.
You need someone to talk to.
No, I'm good.
Be me, but I think you need to see someone about that.
No, I'm good.
I press X to doubt.
I got.
That would be an insight check, okay?
I got all 6 of you guys. What do I need one other person for? 30. Okay. I will go get that set up while you finish your breakfast. Alright. And break.
I'd have done the insight sooner, but I couldn't get to the damn window.
He's just stressed out, you think. He will finish, he'll take his plate, he'll put it in the garbage, and then, because it's disposable.
Callie,
Hmm?
have we had enough breakfast?
Oh.
Alright, thanks.
That deserves an inspiration die because he was actually sitting.
Shut
there
up!
going,
You don't tell me when I give inspirations out.
I said it could be.
I should have used mine earlier, damn it.
You should have used yours earlier.
I not actually understand what's in the damn book. Shit, I should have actually. I might have gained a spell. Or something.
Right.
Well, he said it's a textbook. That's what.
Maybe the spell books were the friends you made along the way.
They are. I tattooed all of them.
All of
I was
that.
gonna say Callie's technically a spell book.
It's true. Let me cast Identify on your body, baby.
Spell works. Turns out you're a do not enter sign.
Nailed it.
Yeah, magical sexy talk.
When a magic missile and a shield love each other very much.
Missed the opportunity for win a bag of holding in a portable hole. Really, really care about each other. It's disastrous. Stay away from the opposite sex.
I say they should stay well away from each other. 'Cause otherwise, implosions.
One second, Ice. Okay. You will all finish up your breakfast. I assume make your way upstairs, probably to the bathrooms to get clean, because some of you apparently don't know how to eat properly. That just works for all of you. I don't care. Drazio will be upstairs. Woof, woof, bork, bork. Where there's apparently dogs borking up a storm.
They're running on treadmills powering the machinery.
Exactly. It's like therapy for the dogs as well. You know, like it's...
It's a bunch of huskies at a Malamute. with a rotating scene of a winter tundra.
Shut
I
up!
was gonna say they're actually in the Animus right now, chasing some sort of like squirrel or something.
Yeah, they're in the Animus, doing a fetch quest.
That gets an inspiration.
That's pretty good.
Do you know where to put inspiration?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Jazzle's already up there. He already has your the machines you probably were in the day before, all booted up. And then another one. Lewis still not there. Because reasons. We'll probably figure out. I'll probably talk to him. To be fair, probably of all of you, he probably has the most combat experience anyway. So, being a headhunter and all. So he will, Drazia will get everybody situated in your seats. They'll extend and recline back so you all can be comfortable. Put all the helmets on. Calamanthor's got to do the basic startup. You have to take off your wizard hat, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
You're still a wizard without the wizard hat.
Debatable.
It's just a hat otherwise. It's only a wizard hat if it's on a wizard. Duh.
He's like Frosty the Snowman. It's where his sentience and power actually.
Oh, okay. So he puts the the helmet thing on the mask, and then Calamanthor's body just flops to the ground.
Just put the hat on top.
you just like flop to the ground. He takes it off, and you're like, and then just puts it on the hat. Oh, you guys figured it out. He's the sorting hat. He's been the sorting hat the whole time. Just mind controlling a body. Or you're a mimic that's pretending to be a human.
Or I'm a mimic that's pretending to be a hat, that's pretending to be puppeteering a human.
So convoluted. Sounds about right.
The mimic was a human the whole time.
And the friends we made
The
along the way.
mimic, exactly.
Alamanthor's actually an amoeba on the hat. Okay.
Yeah, the mastermind is the amoeba who's on the hat, mind controlling the mimic, which has taken the form of a hat, which is mind controlling the human. There.
I'm not paying attention anymore, so I'm glad I missed that. All right, you all get situated. The machine gets turned on. 4 of you are familiar with this. You know, it's the sensation you felt yesterday where you kind of fall into sleep. Calamanthor, it's kind of a weird feeling because you're just sitting there, you're like, okay, and then suddenly it's like, as you're kind of pulled into sleep. Your eyes open. You had going into day 2. I really need to take better notes. Whatever. Yeah, everybody wakes up. You are in a camp. Dirty. There's a horse or there's a couple horses and a couple hover wagons. The hover wagons are on the ground. There will be a halfling will walk over to the group and be like, all right, well, let's get on the road, shall we? Just kind of
Yes, we shall.
Oh, good. My severed hand is still here.
Yep, anything that you guys did in the game before, it's still It's the save file was not corrupted. You're good. Kalvin, you'll see that there are 4 now very dead zombie bodies over in a pile, like outside of the camp. Probably a little bit of blood here and there. That's
One's missing a hand.
One's missing. Yeah, happens to the best of us. We don't know. Like, you're just holding them. Like, I don't know. And I'd be like, where'd that skull go? And I just I'm like, I don't know. Where did it go? I have no idea. Like,
Be or not to be.
alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well, Horatio. Tis nobler in the mind. Okay. So, you'll all wake up. You magically already have all your spells prepared, so you don't have to do that. It's so great. And you don't have to eat breakfast because you're already full. What? Magic. You guys will get on the road. Because it's
Sonic the Hedgehog.
What?
With Sonic the Hedgehog.
I wasn't expecting that to pick up. I have my mic set for like my voice activity, so it's very weird that you heard that.
Boop 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 boop. Do 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 do.
Suddenly, Draziel's voice booms from the sky. Sorry, I got the music controls fucked up.
It's supposed to be the Dynasty Warriors like battle theme. Sorry.
Boop 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 boop.
We accidentally go to 2D like side platformer.
Hold on, wrong video. Sorry, hold on, I got you. One second. I should do a whole video. I should do a whole recording in my Cobalt voice.
Crossover.
Ah! I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Oh shit! Sorry guys. I was doing karaoke. Wrong. I plugged it into the wrong port. My bad. Back to what you were doing.
Okay.
You see like a projection of
Yeah.
him like just chilling.
There's a laser light show in the fucking sky.
Right. But it's like a K-pop. Like,
Oh shit!
There's like a bunch of like AI program people who aren't paying attention to that, but us who are just like watching intently.
oh right, yeah, it's the people that are in cutscenes that are never paying attention to what's happening in the cutscenes. So they're like some big shit's happening, and they're just like, ah, yes, what lovely weather we have today. Like, you're like, how do you not notice the dragon? What the shit? So, you guys will get on the road again. So happy to be on the road again.
Can't wait.
Yes, can't wait. It'll be another. I know. It's it's a video game, so it skips. Time skip stuff happens. It's only like another 2 days of travel. So today and the next day of travel, nothing eventful happens.
Just a loading screen of like Oregon Trail.
Exactly.
And then we get dysentery.
Yeah, that's what you get for dysentery. Terry, that's a girl's name. The beginning of the.
Do you want to ford the river?
Oh no! Oh no! Wait, we got hover wagons. Yeah. Fuck it.
It still falls in.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. Beginning of the 4th day. This is not me reading from text. This is totally natural. Curtis Curtis and Salem know what it sounds like for me to read from text. It's hilarious. Blah, blah, blah. You come upon the town of Penshaw. Penshaw is a town at the crossroads where the road out of Lothheim splits. One road going east towards the hills of Stellit, another road going west towards Hog's Feet and the plains of Agler, and a road going north towards the Teleska Mountains and the Deldoon stronghold. Penshaw has a little bit of everything from a blacksmith inn or wagoneer to a hover wagon repair store. The caravan rides in and stops in front of a general store where an older gentleman comes to greet you. Oh. Stay a while and listen. I should totally do this like a cutscene. He has a thing over his head and just walks up. It's like Diablo. He just walks up and just starts spouting off what's happening. Pleasure. Hello. Welcome to Penshaw.
I forgot what mission we were on in this simulation.
Hello, holographic entity.
Oh, my name is Dirk Gillesson.
Yeah, okay, whatever. So,
It was on
Yeah,
the side
dialogue.
by Roll20.
Nope, I'm the one coming up with these terrible names.
I skip all the dialogue and get completely confused and never play the tutorial.
Oh, so you're familiar with Viva La Dirt League as well. Skip. Shit, wait, what am I supposed to be doing?
I missed all the lore. What just happened?
Fuck. You are on a mission from God. No. You are escorting a caravan along the caravan route through Penshaw, Lateglos, and up to Mornstead, because Mornstead needs resupply. I mean, all three of the towns need resupply, but Mornstead is the one that needs the most.
escort mission.
Delivery mission. So sort of.
You know, I just make sure that the caravan leader needs help moving shit in the right place. So it was hello to this person with a exclamation point above their head. But we're doing a job, so help caravan leader.
We are
So-
currently art dashers.
You saw the exclamation point? Mine was a spinning yellow diamond.
It's different
Wait,
for
you guys
everybody.
see things?
I think we have separate UIs for this.
Well, yeah, it's
Start changing the color.
the,
of environment.
the gentleman Dirk, like, if some of you aren't needed for unloading the caravan, I could use some assistance. Lionar Farm, much like the other farms out here, is a frequent contact with the town. We haven't heard from them in half a week. If you adventurers wouldn't mind going out to the farm to check on them, I would be willing to give each of you some silver for your trouble.
And that's my book report on.
Shut up.
This AI needs a little bit more ability to free thought to make it sound more realistic.
I swear
He's
I've
playing to
played,
the character.
I swear I've played something like that on my game station.
Game Station 120.
So is anyone going to pick up the quest?
Yellow is
Games-
like you.
I don't play game station. I have a Hexbox.
Xbox. You already have an inspiration. I can't give you another one. Everybody gets an inspiration for that. Fuck it. Everybody who doesn't now has one.
It's just an altered scrying mirror that does.
Have you played the latest Killer's Belief?
Killer's Belief.
Killer's Belief.
I don't know if I know the game.
I've been playing
Assassin's Creed.
Young Book.
Yeah. I was like, it's gonna be something related to me. I know it.
Azrin just looks at these people and then looks at the person. Yes, we will go out to that farm and check for you. And then just looks at her party like, really?
Regina's just gonna kind of quietly nod.
Okay.
What? It's instinct now to go into his voice. I can't help it.
Just follow the sparkling lights towards the floating diamond in the distance.
Mine is just like a ray of sunshine that just like
Whoa.
beams that direction.
Oh yeah, we do have separate UIs. I get a big green arrow. In the
It's like
sky.
right above your character. It just turns where you need to go.
He's like, if you need to resupply, although you brought the supplies, so I assume you wouldn't. Before you head out, that's fine. The sooner we can find out what happened, the better.
What's wrong with Callie? Stuck in a radial menu. Look at this different equipment, man.
Everyone's game.
Got a
is
shotgun.
lagged
Oh
out.
no, wrong one. Machine gun.
Yeah,
What? Ah!
you see my robes changing from red to blue to gold. Oh, I want that hat. Oh, it's DLC. Damn it.
I'd pay 20 extra gold for this hat. What is this, Team Fortress?
It clashes with the rest of my outfit. Damn it.
It has amazing stats.
Azrin just goes, looks at the map, actually pulls out a physical map from their pocket.
Tap, tap. Tap, tap.
The
We haven't
paper.
been there
Rolls
yet.
it
We can't
back
fast
up.
travel.
We can't fast travel.
And waves like, come on.
He will
That
explain.
was
To
just gonna
the
start walking
party.
in the direction.
It's about 5 miles northeast of here. Is the farm. I greatly appreciate the assistance.
Can't remember. Did the hover cart have normal pack animals, or were they altered?
You know, I'd have
Hover
normal
horses.
horses.
Okay. I assume a hover cart's probably not that heavy, but they're gonna need.
The hover cart is being unloaded right now.
Shouldn't
It's
it
not
be hover
available.
horses?
Hover horses.
Just don't have any legs. They're just.
Well, there's
Every
there's a
people-
hover animal on a southern continent that, but you guys aren't there.
50 years ago.
Well,
Ish.
5 years from now in the video game.
Oh God, that's right. This is pre-desecration.
No, this is post desecration, pre Nameless Quest.
Right.
This is 2 months after the end of the Desecration War.
The simulation.
Yes,
Yes.
The campaign.
inside the simulation. Like, yeah, this is a I mean, a medieval looking villagey type town. Probably not medieval, probably more towards going toward, well, it also just, the war just ended, so it's, yeah, probably after, like, end of the Dark Ages, but before, everything started, the Renaissance architecture and whatnot. Although I'm sure villages probably didn't change much for a while.
Bella's just gonna kind of walk into a direction. Like, she assumes it's the correct location.
I'm going to follow the Telda room. They seem to understand this reality.
You wanna go and find invisible walls?
Bella's just gonna immediately stop and turn towards the wizard and go, "That sounds fun."
As soon as Vela turns around, Regina's like, "Hey, this way. Hey, nope, come on, this way." We're going over here.
You found an invisible wall?
She's gonna start trying to double jump. She hasn't unlocked that ability yet.
No. Nor will you.
Yeah, I think he may have already ripped.
Sorry, the only one who's gonna unlock that ability is me.
Ooh, snap. Mostly because she's the only one following the plot, but also because Monk. This is you get rewards for following the plot. Yeah, so it's you guys will head northeast. I don't think I wrote a nice description of the farm. Oh, I did. Haha, I just forgot to put it in italics.
I'm unfortunately gonna have to bugger off real soon too.
Okay.
I think my brother already tore the car apart. He's just waiting on the replacement parts now.
See, so it doesn't even need you. I forgot you had to end early. That's fine. You come upon Lionor Farm, a simple one-story farmhouse that is eerily quiet. You see a slightly malnourished dog sleeping outside. It awakens as you draw near and begins to growl.
I'm assuming I have food with me, right? Like
Yeah.
we have rations.
Yeah.
I immediately take some out and start trying to feed the malnourished dog.
Okay. Why don't you roll a animal handling check with advantage?
Okay, that's Discord. This is what I need. Animal handling. Ooh, that's not good. I don't think that's good at all.
12. 12 is good enough. I'd be like, girl. Like a little skittish, but it'll walk over and start eating the food out of your hand or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
I figured
okay.
I'd have like some in my hand.
It's okay, little buddy. He's just trying to give you some food. We're friendly.
Are you talking to me or the dog?
The dog.
Oh.
Which it will understand.
Okay. Do you have something that allows you to talk
Actually,
to animals?
That might be level 2,
For what?
because it's the secret of the many.
Oh.
I can talk to any animals.
Yeah, you don't unlock that until next level.
Yeah, never mind. I think it's level.
Okay.
We haven't done the quest to unlock that yet.
I'll use Osram as an intermediary somehow or something. I don't know. My big brown rabbit will show up.
It's not actually an animal, but okay.
Asdorn will, make sure that it does not go very close to the dog so it is not spooked as it is eating, but is
Okay.
starting to look around and catalog what it is seeing on this farm, especially since if the dog's emaciated, that means that there's nothing good happened here. Because a dog being taken care of would not act like that.
Right. That's a good assumption.
Do I need to roll perception?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
That's fine. We can end it here. Why don't you roll the perception? I'll explain, and then we can end it here. Ooh, nope. You don't see anything.
Asdorn's not noticing very much.
Well, what's your passive? Actually, I would say with your passive, you notice that there is some damage to the front door, and it looks like some dried blood coming from underneath the door. And yeah, we'll end it there for this session. I don't want to record too much without everybody here. So thanks for watching, Bastions and Basilisks. Netrosis Modern. And the dogs woo, 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 say goodbye.
Hey, they're malnourished and eating some random.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And now you get to listen to the outro song. And that's the outro song. Yeah.